Good morning, happy Friday to you. Yes, you made it. Congratulations. I hope it was a pleasant week, and I hope most of the things that you have to get done you got them done yesterday so that you avoid that Friday afternoon panic. I've been getting a little bit better at that, and it just takes time and practice. So I'm wishing you a happy Friday, and stay tuned. We have our Friday Funny for you at the end of this video, and let's get into it, shall we? Declutter your finances. Part 2 is what we're talking about. I am Kitty Andrews with declutterthebrain.com, helping providing personalized decluttering solutions to people who struggle with overwhelm and procrastination, so that they can enjoy their renewed space and peace of mind. Yep. Want to learn more? Just hold that thought, and we will give you your next one. How many, Susan? One step to take in about 5 minutes from now. I am the one lady at your service. As I say, we're talking about decluttering your finances, part 2. First, we got all of your papers organized a couple of months ago, and the first thing you need to do, and remember, it all starts between the ears. Stop beating yourself up about past money mistakes that you may have made, and decide to have more of it, and the universe will send more to it. Also, you have to commit to doing what's necessary, okay? It's not just going to send it to you. You have to put in some of the work. You may need to involve the family in this decision, so they're not wondering why your habits are changing. One of those habits should be tracking your your income and outgo for about 1 or 2 months, because you cannot budget what you don't know. All right, it's like organizing without decluttering. Don't do it. You're wasting your time. You can do this on a Google or Excel spreadsheet, or just plain pen and paper. A ledger book at your office supply store works nicely. Now you can see what you have left over at the end of the month, and where you can cut back. Maybe the gym membership that you never go to, Netflix, extra cell data, anything like that. You can actually see it. Amazon Prime membership. By the way, I just learned you can put that on pause, which I'm going to do. A need may be just hard to part with. So just examine your finances, but you need to track them first. Debit or cash? The jury is out as to as to whether to pay with a debit card or cash. Now, you should always have some cash on hand in case the power goes out and the ATMs are down. Okay, so that's a given. The debit card, you always have a bank record of all of your purchases. And I like cash simply because you can take X amount out, and then you can watch it dwindle, and that's going to make you feel bad, unfortunately. However, or it could make you feel good when you save a whole bunch of money. The idea is that you can actually see it going down, whereas debit card, you can't see it going down. So jury is out, your choice, but choose preferably one and stick with it so you can track your spending more easily. Consider opening a high-yield savings account and deposit regularly. We're going to talk about that more in a minute. Lose the interest. Lenders do not offer minimum payments as a courtesy. They're doing it so that you will make those minimum payments and they can charge you more interest. Make sense, everybody? And you know this. So it could take you 20 years to pay off a $2,000 bill. So pay as much as you can towards your credit cards. Pay the one with the highest balance first, because remember the compound effect. And you may want to consider, and I've done this in the past, a consolidation loan. It saves you drops your interest from like 20% to 5%. So look into that, and if you need help, just DM me. Okay, and making savings a habit. There are varying opinions as to how much to save. For example, Senator Elizabeth Warren from Massachusetts suggests 50% on needs, budgeting 50% on needs, 30% on wants, and socking away 20% to savings. Another book I've read says 50% on the needs, and then 10 for your, maybe your weekly, 10% for your treats, your KFC or what have you, 10% for the savings, 10% for another savings, 10% for education. Anyway, the point is, do it. Even if you're only managing that $1, and you have to divide it into dimes, and I have done that in my poor days, ladies and gentlemen. So it works. Just make it a habit when you're telling the universe again, I can manage money, send me more of it, and it does. Yeah, I can tell you this. All right, so that's all it is just consistent habits. Next week, we are going to talk about something more tangible, that being decluttering your garage. But I have a joke for you. Okay, courtesy of Darren Hardy. All right, so a lady is being tried for murder, and the judge asks, well, how did your first husband die, ma'am? Poisonous mushrooms. Okay. Oh, all right. How did your second husband die? Poisonous mushrooms too. Eating poisonous mushrooms. Okay, how did your third husband die? A brain concussion. What? He says, yeah, he wouldn't eat the mushrooms. But have a great weekend, everybody. Bye for now.